I used to think nothing could scare me. I was 23, living alone in a small apartment outside Portland, Oregon. I had a quiet life. Work, dinner, late night movies, sleep. That's it. But everything changed one night in September. The night I saw something in my room that still makes my skin crawl. It was round to 4:03 a.m. I remember the time exactly because I glanced at my phone when I woke up to the sound of whispering. At first, I thought it was coming from outside, maybe neighbors talking through the walls. But as I lay there, the whispering became clearer. It wasn't coming from the walls. It was inside my room. The whisper was slow, deep, like someone breathing words just inches from my ear. I froze. My room was pitch black except for the faint streetlight shining through the blinds. I could see the outline of my desk, the shape of my chair, but nothing else moved. Then, I heard the voice again. "Can you see me now?" My heart jumped into my throat. I sat up, scanning the room. No one, just the quiet hum of the night. I told myself I was dreaming. But when I turned on my phone's flashlight, I saw something that made me drop it instantly. On the wall, above my bed, was a handprint, long, bony fingers smeared in something dark. It looked wet. I ran to the switch and turned on the light, but the mark had vanished. The wall was clean. My pulse was racing. Maybe I was half asleep. Maybe it was a trick of the light. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. The next morning, everything felt off. My coffee tasted metallic. The air smelled faintly like rust, and when I looked in the mirror, my reflection seemed delayed, like it blinked a second after I did. I told my friend Olivia at work. She laughed, said I was probably stressed or overtired. Maybe she was right. I went home that night, determined to shake it off. But when I got into bed, my phone buzzed on the nightstand. A new text, no contact name, just a number I didn't recognize. It said, "You looked right at me last night." I didn't reply to the text. I deleted it, blocked the number, and tried to convince myself it was some sick prank. But the next night, the whispering returned. Louder this time. It started the same way. A low murmur, like someone talking under their breath. I sat up, every muscle tense, and that's when I saw it. In the corner of my room, near the door, stood a shape, tall, motionless, almost blending into the dark. It wasn't a shadow. Shadows don't breathe. This thing did. I could hear it, slow and heavy, like a chest rising and falling. My heart hammered so hard, I thought it would explode. I whispered, "Who's there?" It didn't move. But then, from the darkness, came that same deep voice. "You shouldn't have looked at me." I scrambled for my lamp, but the bulb popped the second I touched it. Total darkness swallowed the room. My phone light flickered uselessly. Then, I felt something cold brush across my leg. I bolted out of bed and ran straight to the hallway. I didn't stop until I was outside my building, barefoot, shivering, calling Olivia from the parking lot. She came over within 20 minutes. When we went back into my apartment, nothing was there. No shadow, no handprint, no sign of anything strange. But Olivia looked uneasy. "It's freezing in here," she whispered. The air really was cold, like the middle of winter. That night, I slept at her place. But at 3 o'clock a.m., her motion sensor light flicked on by itself. We checked her cameras. There was movement, faint, blurry, in her hallway. A tall, distorted figure walking slowly past her door and stopping, facing the camera, its head tilted sideways, like it was listening. The next morning, the video was gone from her phone. Deleted. Neither of us had touched it. Olivia told me to move out. Go somewhere far away. I did. I packed up within a week and moved into a new apartment to towns over. For a while, it worked. No whispers, no shadows. But last night, I woke up to a new text from an unknown number. It said, "I found you." I should have left the state. I know that now. Whatever this thing was, it wasn't bound to my old apartment. It was bound to me. The first night in the new place, I set up cameras in every room. I wanted proof. If something was happening, I'd catch it this time. I even slept with the lights on. Nothing happened for 2 nights. But on the third, everything changed. At 2:58 a.m., my bedroom door creaked open. Slowly, my breath caught. I could see it move, inch by inch, though no one stood behind it. Then my phone lit up beside me with a new message. Look up. My body locked in fear. I didn't want to. Every part of me screamed don't. But something forced me. That same pressure. That same unnatural chill crawling up my neck. I looked up, and I saw it. A face, pale, thin, with hollow eyes, staring down at me from the ceiling, upside down, its mouth stretched too wide to be human. It whispered, not from its mouth, but inside my mind, "You let me in." I screamed, grabbed my phone, and turned on the flashlight. But the face was gone. The ceiling was empty, yet my camera caught everything. The recording showed a dark, contorted shape crawling along the ceiling above me, its head turning full circle before vanishing into the corner. I moved again. I deleted every video, every message. I threw away the phone, but it didn't matter. Wherever I go, I feel it watching. Sometimes I hear the whisper again, in mirrors, in reflections, in the static between radio stations. I've stopped sleeping in my room. I've stopped sleeping at all. Because the last time I closed my eyes, I heard it say something new, something that made my blood turn to ice. Don't worry, you'll never have to wake up again.